Is it soup yet?
Hey,
like
it's time for Thursday Night Soup.
And crackers.
Join Doc,
And
co-host
that's
Jeff
me.
Kendall,
That's
and
me.
many other famous
That's him.
celebrities as we discuss music,
And a moose.
movies, and just plain cause havoc across the internet.
Oh, yeah.
And
Good
now,
at that. Yeah.
get ready.
No
Let's welcome
strippers.
Doc Dacus.
Yay!
I want my
That's
Thursday
him.
night soup now!
Now!
Yeah. Boy.
Now! How did that turn out?
Now
Whoa.
quit.
That- yeah. So here we are. We're live. Hello.
We are.
It's 8 o'clock on a Thursday night. So it's time for soup.
Mm-hmm.
We get into fisticuffs, just like on Sunday. Sure. And
Hello.
Kendall's there.
Now,
Hooray.
see, it's
Oh,
7 o'clock here.
Somebody's
It's
down
8
there
o'clock
giving me fisticuffs. Yeah.
Uh-oh, fisticuffs already?
Yes. I know.
And this Canadian fried goose. Ooh.
Nice. That worked real well, didn't it?
Oishi.
Didn't even have a good enough connection. So anyway,
Not a whole lot.
And is there what? Ah!
What's up?
And Jeff and his kitty cats.
Me and my cats, and a couple of them decided to start running through the apartment. Like to
Ooh.
scream, because they go, phew, phew, phew. And Ace just wants to go away because he's older. He's just so sick of it.
He's cool.
Yeah.
He's cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ace will be 7 this year, and these other younger ones are about a year old. So it's like a adult with a bunch of school age kids.
Oh wait a minute. We have
Are they?
we got an update. Rangers 0, Canes 1.
Is that
Into
good?
the first. Oh.
The Rangers are not winning. The Rangers are who you root for.
Yeah, well, Mikey Taps is for sure.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope he wins. Mhm. Mhm.
But that's too far away from me.
Mhm. I understand. I guess they can't have pizza at the record store anymore.
Oh, really? Why is
That's
that?
what Joe said. They said they found meat in the CDs or something.
Oh, you mean like overflow
Yeah.
or something
Mhm.
like this? Oh, wow.
So they can't do that no more. So sorry.
Oh, well, that is a shame. Oh,
Yeah.
good. Ace is taller.
He is. See, right here. Aren't you, Kitty? Yes.
Well, when a kitty gets like attention,
He's an
yeah,
adult.
they like it
Mhm.
until they've had enough, and then they say,
He wants to come sit up on my. He wants to sit on my keyboard. I said, nope, I can't do that. Can't have on this keyboard. Sorry, Ace.
What you do is you get a newspaper, and like cats love newspapers.
Yeah.
They love to play with newspapers. Like anytime you read the newspapers, well, give him a newspaper or something, or get him his own keyboard.
No, that's the idea. Here we go. Did you see him run? Well, you didn't see him run by, but they're.
That's okay. He'll be replaced by another cat soon enough.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Mm-hmm. Right. Okay, so what's new in the Jeff Kendall household?
Oh, not a whole lot.
I
Good.
don't know. I heard you got a couple things there.
I do. You see, he's trying to walk across me when I'm trying to do a stream.
Yes.
Now stay off that table because they like to knock the lamp down. They
Good.
You're and then knock it on the floor. So
Hmm.
tell them to quit messing with the lamp. Don't mess with the lamp, Ace. Okay. Yes, I do have a couple of bargoons.
Yes. Show
Would
us.
you like to
please.
see them? Okay. Now I like to be frugal, and these places were both. And I like charities. These were both from Goodwill places.
Hmm.
Okay. I picked this one up for $6. This was the 20th anniversary, the grassroots.
From the
This was-
Goodwill?
From a Goodwill. I think this was one from Michigan or something. $6.
How do you figure?
It says grassroots is Goodwill Upper Michigan or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, you ordered it.
Yeah, I ordered it online.
Oh, I thought you got it at the Goodwill. I was like,
Oh no, I didn't go to Michigan to get it. And now I have another one I picked up for $5. And this one was the Goodwill, I think from Indiana. And this is white steak.
Jeff Kendall listens to Whitesnake. Who'd have thunk it? Wow.
So
like all kinds
they're
of
pretty good
20th
stuff.
century master stuff.
Mhm.
You know?
And these are, if you see these in the store, these are becoming very collectible. So they're going up in value. So if you see an artist, I mean, this is enough. That 2-disc Grassroots is a bit too much for me. This has 12 hits. This has their major hits on it. You know, they put 14 top 40 hits from 1968 to 72, and this has got the 12 biggest ones, and that's plenty for me.
I hope so, because mine has 16 songs or something. So I like the little extra.
Oh yeah, you like extra stuff. That's fine. Yeah.
But those 20th century guys, I see them all the time, but it's always like Ella Fitzgerald or
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
there was one in my Goodwill of Mel Torme.
There you go.
And I thought, the only one I like is a Christmas song, Chestnuts Roasting on Open Fire. You know.
Yeah, I see the Christmas one of Olivia Newton-John a lot.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah.
But those 20th century ones, they just seem to be like artists I don't care about.
Christmas, Bing Crosby, you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like I leave them behind. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mine starts with ABBA.
Yeah, me too. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait a minute. Actually, no. It starts with 38 Special. Because numbers come before letters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A-B. Okay, I'm trying to think.
Tim.
It's Tim. Oh, hey. You're back.
He's back. Oh, he is back. He really is back. He is really back.
Out of mom jail. That's good.
I'm not in anybody's kitchen.
Okay.
He has finally escaped.
He's
Yay!
Yay,
I'm not
that's
on
good.
a Turner Classic movie set.
No.
Now, we're going to have to find out how was the house when you got in there? Like, was it shambles?
It's fine. I'll tell you guys the story sometime.
Okay.
Off air, if you know what I mean. No offense to anybody, but it's a long, involved thing. The room I'm in right now is a mess. It's an absolute disaster, but it should be, because this is the room where I fell twice and broke my arm, and it hasn't been touched since. So there are piles of things on the floor, and just I got to go through this room and clean it up. But I haven't had time. I just got home, I don't know, 6 o'clock or something. I had something to eat, and I had to do a few other things. That's why I'm late. I lost track of the time.
It's okay.
So what did you do? You're like, Mom, please let me go home. Please.
No. There's been, I'll tell you guys all about it, but there's been a whole lot of stuff.
Okay.
But it's a surprise, though.
It's not about my arm. No, like I said, I'm not going to go into it right now.
If it's personal, it's okay. We can talk about it later. Yeah.
We're just happy you're home.
Yeah, that's good.
Yay. Very good. Very good.
And the part of the room that's not messy, you can't see, or you can't see the part of the room that's messy, so that's okay. The whole floor, I can barely walk in here. So much stuff got knocked over when I fell again twice. Both sides of the room, because I fell on this side over here, or actually this side first, and then this side the next day, and I probably broke my arm twice when I fell. I probably broke it the first time, but it didn't hurt so bad that the second time it was excruciating, and because it was broken in 2 places, and that's probably the 2 falls.
Right. Well, I'm
sorry.
I bid you welcome.
Yeah, go ahead, Tim.
Yeah, the second fall was just from the pain of the first of my arm being broken, and I hadn't realized it.
But you get to stay home now.
Yes.
Right?
That's good.
Sleep in your own bed.
Glad you're back. I bet you have to clean out
I'm sorry, but my mom's bed is much more comfortable than my bed. But
you should have took that one too.
Yeah.
I
And she
like
had
your bed.
plenty of
At Brittany
extra pillows because I've been sleeping with a pillow under my arm like this every night because you're supposed to in the beginning, and I just got used to it. But I don't even have a spare pillow, so I won't be doing
no.
it.
We're taking up a donation for Tim
I
to buy.
need a pillow
No,
for
I don't
Tim.
need a spare pillow. I'm fine.
Okay.
It doesn't need it anymore. It just I got used
But
to
it was just so nice to have something to hug or something. Whatever.
Yeah, But
Well, the next time you go to that thrift store, buy an extra pillow.
It's a big fluffy one.
Yeah.
I'm
And make sure you can convince your mother to give you that bed.
Yeah.
I'll give you $5 for that bed.
nice. I like Ollie's comment. Nice green screen. Yeah, that's it. I made a green screen of my
Of his room,
so-
of his record
yeah.
room.
Just go like this and make it disappear.
No, it's really my room. So
It's
I'm
really
sure you're
good.
still recuperating. It'll take a little while for you to be 100%.
yeah, I'm home. And no, Ollie, my records didn't fall on me. Nothing fell on me, thank goodness. It could have, because I grabbed onto one of my record cases, and that's what broke my arm the second time, and it could have fallen on me, which wouldn't have been good at all.
Exactly, Paulina. Yay!
Yeah, Tim's back,
Tim's
Paulina.
home.
Yay, Paulina, yeah.
Yay.
I've been home a couple of hours.
That's good.
So,
And the first thing he did when he got home was play records.
no, I haven't played a record yet. No, I had a
wow. Oh.
long story. I had a lot of clothes to fold and things, which
I bet
really
so.
hurt. I didn't even get them all done. I was in so much pain. That I just,
He had laundry left over from 3 months ago that he hadn't folded yet.
no, that's another whole story. But again,
You had to cut the grass. That was like,
my mother was out. My 80-something-year-old mother was out cutting my front yard tonight. She won't let me even help. Not that I think I could do it, but I'm like, you don't have to,
really. I'm capable of doing it myself, mother.
Well, it's going to rain for the next week anyway, so
You got my wheat. You got my rain up there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so whatever.
Yeah, except it's cold though. It went from 75 to 55.
We went from 81 to it's not that cold today. 61 maybe. It's chilly, but it's not like it was in the winter.
It's 51 right now, but it's only got as high as 55 with rain. So, oh well.
We're gonna get rain. It started to sprinkle. I just went to get something to eat really quick, and it started to sprinkle just a tiny bit. Tiny bit.
Just enough to stay inside.
So
stay
I
warm.
have to do this. This is the first thing I absolutely have to do now that I'm home.
Hey!
Oh,
Now that I'm home, I absolutely have to do this.
We're back to normal. Yay!
Yay.
hey, that's good.
And I could show a few bargoons if you want. I actually got some.
Oh,
bargoons.
definitely.
You got that today? Great.
These aren't
Okay.
any order. I got them last Saturday.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
These aren't in any order, so
That's fine.
they're all 45s.
Oh, okay. Those count.
This just sounds like it's rockabilly. I don't even know, but it's on Ace Records. Seems to be in nice shape. Jimmy Clanton, Go on Ace Records, like the original Ace Records from the 50s.
I've heard the song.
I don't know it.
49 cents.
Yeah, they're 49. Records are $1 there now. They're 99 cents. Highway Road.
Oh, it's inflation.
Albums.
Yeah.
And I bought this just because it's the only one I think I've ever seen. The only 45 I've ever seen by this artist. A front row seat to hear Glee Jonky sing.
Oh, okay.
It's Shel Silverstein on 45.
Okay, yeah.
Wow.
It's a promo. Yeah, looks like it.
Holy
And it's
cow.
not. I don't know if it's a promo because that's a
No?
different B-side.
Oh, is it?
The
Okay. maybe it's
B-side is
not.
called 26-second song, and it is.
Oh, I like that one.
And it is.
Oh, really? I don't know that one, but yeah,
It's
it's
last
26
26
seconds.
seconds.
That's it.
I love
Ooh.
it. I
Hmm.
used to play that song when I was a DJ.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had to buy this. This is a promo 45. I
Mhm.
had to buy this. This is the guy that wrote Wild Thing, amongst many other things from
Oh,
the
okay.
70s, though. Chip
Mhm.
Taylor,
Mm-hmm.
Big River. I had to buy a
Okay.
Chip Taylor 45.
Don't you
When
just
he
love
was-
when they put the price sticker right on the label?
there
Yeah,
on
I
the
know. They're all
label.
like that. And you can't get them off either. I'm just going to take my razor knife and cut
Yeah,
around the label
around,
and
be
just
real
leave
careful.
it on there.
Yeah, don't kill
That's
the
usually
label.
what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I wanted to save this one for last.
Okay.
I'm maybe happier with this than anything, just because it's in pretty decent condition, and you never find these in decent
Mhm.
condition. The Crystals, He's a Rebel.
Ooh, that's a good
Ooh.
one.
They're usually
Yeah.
played to death. You find them,
Yeah.
but the labels are usually worn out, and they're usually
Oh,
played to death. And this
that's
one
correct,
is
you
not.
found it. Mm-hmm.
So
Got a
very
little
happy
tape
with
on it,
that.
though. Hmm.
What else we got here? Oh, had to get this too. Sitting on the Balcony by Eddie Cochran.
Oh, okay. Oh, Eddie Cochran, Liberty Records, yes.
Yep. You don't find
Mhm.
that. Man, I have a few Eddie Cochran 45s, but
Mm-hmm.
you don't see them very often. What's this one? I haven't looked at these since I bought them. I only bought this because it's in pretty decent condition. Queen of the Hop by
Bobby
excuse
Darin.
me,
Bobby Darin, yeah.
Bobby Darin.
Mm-hmm.
Common stuff. I don't buy that much, but it was in nice shape.
But this is all stuff that's new to you, though.
Yeah.
Like
I
your
love
first-
this song. This one right here. Dion DiMucci, Drip Drop. Might be my favorite Dion song.
Okay.
And I got
That's
it
a-
on 45.
That's where you dropped the Belmonts. I guess it's a solo.
Yeah. He changed to Columbia Records by then, and he dropped. I think that's from his second Columbia album.
Okay.
This is a sort of a double A side, really.
Mhm.
The Everly Brothers on Cadence.
Ooh.
All I Have to Do Is Dream,
Mm-hmm.
and Claudette.
Okay.
That's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Which, yeah, Roy Orbison had the hit with it, but they
Mhm.
wrote it. So
Yeah. Holly says it's always good to see someone who knows their stuff and talk about their stuff.
Yes.
That would be Tim.
okay, hang on. I'm putting this one actually came in a plastic sleeve, so I put that.
Yeah.
on.
Oh,
That's good.
Most of the ones in plastic sleeves were 99 cents, so I didn't buy them. Just they're paying charging 50 cents more
Yeah.
for a plastic sleeve.
so
Some
take
garage
lots of
rock,
plastic sleeves.
instrumental garage rock, Mule Skinner Blues by the Fendermen.
Oh, okay.
Whoever puts those price stickers on has got bad aim.
Mhm.
Soma's out of Detroit. Is it Detroit? I'm thinking Detroit.
I'll
Another promo.
tell you that because I'm from Detroit.
Bobby Sherman promo.
Yeah.
And the only reason I bought it is it's a promo. Hey, Mr. Sun by
I
Bobby
think that's
Sherman.
one of his hits. Yeah.
Yeah, you get a mono and a stereo side. I don't know which is which, but
So how do you figure it's from Detroit?
I just think it is. I have an album, A History of Soma Records, and I'm thinking they're out of Detroit, somewhere in Michigan anyway, but I could be wrong. But my memory tells me that Soma was in a Detroit label, but I could be wrong.
FOMO? How do you spell that?
What's this? I can't even read it. Oh, a Carl Mann single on Phillips, which you see Phillips singles even less than Sun. Phillips, for those that don't know, Sun turned into Phillips. They ran for a while together, and then it was Sam Phillips' other label, basically.
Oh, okay.
So,
you see this here? Imagine you find a 45 in the wild by the Bargoons.
The Bargoons.
And I just could. This is the last one. I just couldn't pass this up. I had to buy this. This is Jimmy Darin singing Gidget.
Oh, James Darin. Yeah, the actor.
Yeah, I found it says Jimmy on the label. But
Yeah.
I found
Mhm.
Gidget on a 45. I'm like, oh,
Probably from the. Was there a Gidget movie, or is there? I think there was a Gidget movie. Okay.
yeah, and it's on Colpix, which
Okay.
is often besides the Monkees, often affiliated with
Yeah.
films.
Mhm.
So yeah, so I'm sure this is the theme to the movie Gidget.
Mhm.
And
Joe
that's it.
says, Joe says he's happy to see you in your natural habitat.
Oh,
Yes.
yes. And I bought 3 movies today too, but I'll save those for Joe's movie channel. So
Okay.
you can make me small.
Oh, okay. I want to make sure you were done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Sounds
No,
good.
no, there's no CGI here. Not this time.
No.
Yeah, because I had to go. I had to go to an eye doctor appointment this morning. So on my way back, I passed the thrift store. So
Just
that's
happen to
normal.
go past that way. Do you like the 45s that have the 12-inch record holes?
Yeah, either way, I mean,
Does it matter?
it's just that's the European standard. That's the rest of the world standard. Honestly, Japan and us, and Japan did both. Japan and us were the only ones really that used the big hole for the most part. Mexico maybe. Everybody else used Canada. Everybody else used the little hole.
No.
I used to have. I used to have the record. Electronic sound is basically George Harrison's Two Virgins without the picture. It's
Well,
just,
no, it's better. Electronic sound is better than Lou Reed's Metal Machine music. I'll say
Yeah.
that for it.
Yeah.
Not much better, but it is better than Metal Machine
It's
music. At least it does something.
It's just it's better.
Mhm.
But what was I
It's
going
better
to
than
say?
any Yoko Ono record.
I found 2 copies of that. I found one in a record store in somebody's dollar bin because he didn't know what it was. He had it under E in a dollar bin, and I'm like, okay, I gotta buy that for $1. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd buy that for $1.
yeah. So that's my second copy of Electronic Sound.
Yes, it's true. Beeps and bloops and yeah.
But is Wonderwall music any good?
It's not bad. I used to have it.
Wonderwall is okay.
Mhm.
But the thing is about Electronic Sound. I mean, nobody knew how to make music with a synthesizer yet. I mean, the synthesizers were there, but nobody had made at that point in time. Nobody had made music with them. You know,
Yeah,
listen.
Mickey Dolenz.
No, that's not music. Listen to Star Collector. That's just bleeps and bloops.
Yeah.
Nobody knew how to make music with it by that point yet.
Right.
So, yeah.
No, he used it on something else, didn't he? It wasn't Star Collector. It was
It might be on 2, but it's basically the same. But within a year, they figured it out. Though. I mean, that's a Moog synthesizer on Here Comes the Sun. So within a year, they figured it out, but nobody knew at that point.
Mickey was sitting there with the knobs and stuff.
Yeah, you know. Well, I don't think anybody knew that you figured out you could hook a keyboard up to one, you know, and then when they did, they're like, oh, look what we can do now.
Well, George used it on.
Yeah, he used it on Because, he used it on Here Comes the Sun, and Maxwell Silver Hammer too. And Paul didn't like it. Paul wanted him to take it off Maxwell Silver Hammer, and George wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Well, that's why they did that song hundreds of times.
Excuse me, Doc.
They didn't dub the synth on until towards the end.
Yeah,
What's
up, Jeff? What's going
Oh,
on?
I had to paddle some kitties that were running around and bumped into my metal detector and knocked it over.
Oh
So I had to put it back up and had to paddle some kitties. So.
He had to paddle his kitties.
Mm-hmm.
You heard it here first.
They don't like
your letters. Don't send any.
And they don't like being paddled with a yardstick. It hurts.
I don't think we want to get into that. I like Maxwell. I'm sorry.
I do too.
Yeah, it's okay. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Heavy Metal Cats.
Yeah.
Whichever. They're knocking stuff. They don't know what they're doing. See, you should be putting them like in a laundry basket, like upside down.
Yeah, I might do that.
That's a good idea.
I do that sometimes. They jump into my laundry basket and it falls over, and one of them gets trapped.
And that's what's good for.
Mm-hmm. And they're meowing, and you know.
Yeah, Jeff is a detectorist.
Well, they should.
Yes, I am. You never know what you might find in the dirt.
Hello, Glenn.
Hi, Glenn.
Oh, he's in and he's out.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Have a good night, Glenn.
Bye. Roll out the Charmin for the kitties.
Yeah, or something.
Whatever kitties use. Do they have it on the dispenser like over the top or coming out from the bottom?
For me, I just lay my roll of toilet paper on top of my toilet. You know, I don't worry about the dispenser.
Oh wow. That's weird.
I'm single. My wife doesn't have to mess with it no more because my wife used to stick it on there, and I just stick it on top of the deal.
Yeah, just roll it from the over the top.
Yeah,
that's the way most people like it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Matthew Smith is quite enjoying Ringo's new EP, Truth Be Told.
Yes, I heard it online. It sounds pretty good. Mm-hmm.
I still haven't heard any of it yet.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing I'm going to rush out and get.
Now that I'm home, I can hear things at least.
Yeah. So you're probably
and my laptop is plugged in.
Oh, and it won't go dead.
3-hour limit anymore. you know,
that's good.
You won't be losing power. Good. Yeah. Just in time to be home for in case any tornadoes come your way.
I
hope not.
Well, this stupid Fox weather thing, they're forecast gloom and doom for everybody, and they show that big blob that was over you, Jeff, a couple days ago. Now it's over New York. Like, come on.
Went that away. Yeah.
You just want the
yeah. So, but we've only had, I think, to my knowledge, 2 tornadoes have landed here. They've both been in the last 10 years. One came right down my street. I'm not lying to you. It took my shed out, almost killed me because I was getting out of my car and here comes my shed flying at me. I dunked back in my car. Shed hits the car. It would have literally decapitated me. I'm not exaggerating. Oh my God. Took my porch out, went across the street, hit a car, driving down the road. Then kept going. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, wow.
Well, we're glad you're okay.
The new EP.
Yeah.
So much for Crooked Boys, just crooked. One song is good. Can Tim get a glass of water quickly?
I don't know what that means.
I guess he's asking, are you able to do stuff like at a normal pace instead of like,
Yeah. I mean, my arm hurts sometimes, but it hurts right now because I've been folding clothes for like an hour. That's
that's a lot of clothes.
That's but
get going, Dan.
I can do stuff.
Maybe Amazon's getting better with their orders.
Yeah.
I don't know. I ordered something from an eBay seller just about a week ago, and it hasn't even shipped yet.
Really? I've been doing great within 7 days. Like
Well, I got 2 things within
comes in my mailbox.
4 days.
Well, you have to look at the seller's profile. Some sellers only ship once a week.
Oh, he's referring to when you were in the kitchen. You could get a glass of water, like just turn around and get it.
Oh, when I was in the kitchen. Yeah, no, I have to go into another room now. I don't have a sink in this room.
So you've got to cross, I don't know, 2 or 3 thresholds to get a glass of water now.
Yeah.
So no, it's going to take a little while. Isn't going to be so fast.
Right.
But yeah, I ordered 4 things from back on the weekend, and 2 have come in. 1 is in shipment, and 1 looks like it hasn't even bothered to ship yet. I was like, what? So
And some casual sellers might not even do that part of eBay. They might just throw it in the mail, go to
Yeah.
the post office, buy postage, and you never know if they shipped it or not.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
but I didn't even get a notification that they got the my payment even.
yeah.
Usually, like here's the confirmation from your order. It will be shipped
Mhm.
shortly. Blah blah blah. I got nothing from this guy.
Oh,
Say, how does it feel to be amongst your music again, Tim?
good. I can't wait to play
He
some.
likes it.
I haven't played any yet, but
He's got a whole handful of 45s he hasn't even
Yeah.
got to play yet.
I got to clean them, and that's going to be a little rough too.
Mhm.
I even found out this week that Jamie Horton doing Robot Man was a cover.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah,
Who did Robot Man first? I can't imagine.
it was originally done by Connie Francis.
Really?
Oh, okay.
I
That's
only
all
found
I
out
can
this
do.
week.
No, I get. No offense to Joe, but I guarantee that Jamie Horton's version is better.
But I'm not going to trade in Jamie Horton for Connie Francis. I'm sorry.
No.
Mike's going to be looking for the Oingo Boingo stuff. I hope you like it. It's an acquired taste. You better listen to a few of those songs first before you.
Hey,
check it.
Beatle
Look,
Brad.
Hey, Beatle Brad.
Been
Tim is
home a couple
home.
hours.
That's good.
Yes.
Hooray.
Oh, look, another Tim.
Tim.
Yay!
Hey, Tim.
Hello. Wow.
Still got a lot of music.
Mm-hmm.
A lot
I
of
know
work
this.
to do.
It's called for a
I bid
celebration.
you welcome.
Oh, all these new people like Tim and Mike and such and such. Ever hear Playing Games by Connie Francis? Maybe.
No, I like her upbeat stuff, but she did so much that's not upbeat that I'm just,
I don't
'cause I
know.
like lounge music, but it has to be upbeat lounge music. If it's
Oh, Granny's here.
strings and all that stuff, no thanks.
Yeah, where is Connie here?
Yeah, it's right over there. Well, Tim, I guess you haven't cleaned out your fridge yet.
No, my everything's fine. Again, I'll tell you guys about it. Everything, except for the room I'm in right now. Everything in my house.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
This is the last
Oh, her.
bastion.
Oh, Connie Francis Gold. You've got her
Yeah.
Spanish stuff and her.
I'll see if that Playing Games is on here.
I've got a two. It won't be. I don't even know it. I've got a 2-record set. I couldn't tell you, or a 2 CD set with like 50 tunes on it, but I couldn't tell you what's on it.
It's
I don't know where it is.
right here in the dark. See if I can find Playing Games. It's not on disc one.
I don't see it up there, so I don't know.
Oh, that's okay.
Who knows?
No, it's not on here. Sorry.
Okay.
Not.
That's okay.
Two,
No
two
problem.
discs and no Playing Games. So okay. Well. Well, yeah. I'm sure it's on YouTube, but
Yeah.
it's not there. Thanks, Tim, for letting me stay at your place.
Yeah. Brad kept it clean. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, Brad, use that little link there. You can take a square. Have a square, Brad.
You. I'm sure your place is much better than mine, Brad. Positive of that.
Well, you'll get a chance in the next few days to clean it up and bring it back to its usual state.
Yeah.
So you've only been home for like 2 hours and a half. So
Yeah, I haven't been home very long.
Yeah.
And then I had to go get something to eat, and then
Eating is good.
I was watching videos. I just found a video CD that I made and finished eating and came in here and it's 8 o'clock. What? I thought it was about 7:30. I was like, wow.
So, oh no, the Doc Show is on.
Well, I went to McDonald's and I literally was in the drive-through line probably 45 minutes, and I'm not kidding. That's where the time went.
Oh my gosh! Breaking news: the Beatles broke up.
Oh no. Next thing you'll tell me is Dylan went electric. I can't. Don't freak me out with this stuff.
I know. Yeah. And somebody, eBay, not eBay, I mean YouTube. Why are they sending me these videos of people who are not dead?
They, because you must have clicked on one at some point, and then they
At one point, but it's all these other stations, you know, like.
Well, it doesn't
It's
matter.
not the same.
They think you want to know when people are dead. So, YouTube doesn't know or care if they're really dead. They're just sending you death notices.
I keep getting these things. It's driving me nuts. And people keep on, Will Smith's son is dead. Right. Oh, Jeff, you've
there he is. Hi there.
Okay,
Where'd
Beatle
Jeff
Brad,
go?
I have a question for you. What have you done with Jeff Kendall?
you knocked him off.
What have you done with him?
What have you done with him? We want to know.
We're
Where
go
did
with
he
Jeff
go?
Kendall.
Jeff,
I
where
don't know.
did you go?
Jeff went poop and
Yeah,
Brad came
Jeff
on.
went poof.
He went poof. Yeah.
Yeah, poof.
Maybe
Yeah.
the tornadoes turned around and
I went back.
Oh man, yeah, we had tornadoes terribly.
Oh, there. What, Jeff? What
There he
happened?
is.
I think one of my cats unplugged something.
Uh-oh.
Those nasty cats.
I know them
Yep.
nasty cats.
Yeah.
Those nasty cats.
Ugh.
How dare they?
Well, I imagine Brad has watched Let It Be. The new
3
Let It Be.
times.
3 times.
I got up at 3 a.m. to watch it.
Woo.
Why? It would be there, Brad.
I know. No, I got up
Hey.
at 3 a.m. because I wanted to, kind of put together my video so I could get it out too.
Hey, I'm sure you've seen it before in some form.
It's wild little Jeff Kendall. No, I tell you that there's hundreds of these stupid channels that do this sort of clickbait crap.
Oh yeah,
But even
that's
if
what
it's not
they
go
do.
for it,
They're
another one
making
will-
a lot of money. They're not going to stop. They're making a lot of money.
Yeah.
And they
Why
are.
would you stop?
And that thing with the what did I just say? Will Smith thing. People were going commenting back like, "Oh, so sorry for your loss," and all this kind of stuff. All they had to do was go to Wikipedia and see he's still alive. He hadn't
Yeah.
died.
All you got to do is go to Google and type in his name. You don't even have to go to Wikipedia.
Yeah, but
And-
people,
and
oh my God,
There will
oh,
be banner if you type in the name. There will be banner headlines if he's dead.
Oh yeah.
But you
I'm
don't
glad
have
you're
to
home,
really
Tim.
Go to Google.
I would
I'm
like
glad
to watch
you're
the
home.
Beach Boys deal.
Yeah. I'm gonna drive to Texas and watch it with Mason.
There you go.
Yeah, you have a party. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a watch party.
We don't have Disney, so I have to wait.
Neither do I, but
No, I
I'll
don't have
see it
Disney.
eventually.
I said this last week. I'm not that excited about Let It Be. I'm glad it's out. I hope it comes out on physical media.
I think it will.
I wish they would have expanded it just a little bit, made it a little less choppy, a little more smooth of a film.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have the clips to do it now. I just wish they would have made it a little more coherent than it is.
Yeah.
Made
Yeah.
it
Well, the thing also
better
about
film.
it is with Get Back, when that came out, none of us has seen that. So we're
Yeah.
all excited, and there was a lot more buildup and a lot more expectation and fun and all that. With Let It Be coming out, it's kind of like, oh, okay, they're putting out Let It Be now.
Yeah, I mean, people wanted it for years, but now that it's out, nobody really cares, and I don't see why they should, because Get Back tells the story so much better.
Well, it's like my video I talked about, and I said, everybody's whining. Where's Let It Be? Where's Let It Be?
Yeah.
Well, now Let It Be's out. Everybody's whining that it's, it's out. It's out. Like,
I
golly.
think everybody just wants that rooftop concert, period. You know,
But-
without cutaways to the street, like, oh, they cut me awake during my lunch hour. You know, they don't want any of that. They just want the concert end to end
whole
without any
thing.
cutaways.
I wanted to see the 2.5 hours of Yoko Ono outtakes from Let It Be. That's the fun stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which does exist. John was furious because there's about maybe 40 minutes worth of Yoko where they're, Paul's playing Let It Be, and there's I mean, I've got the DVD of outtakes that haven't even been released, and
Wow.
Paul's playing Let It Be and he's singing, and he's furious because their camera zoomed right in on John and Yoko while Paul's playing, and Paul's furious. He's just like,
Well, but there's multiple cameras. I'm sure there was a camera.
There were
There's
tons
always
of
3 or 4
cameras.
cameramen around.
Yeah.
So it's they're just, the clip you saw is them on John Yoko. But I mean, but that's the thing. There's so many cameras and so much stuff, and some of the film is so choppy. It just could be better.
Well,
That's-
who doesn't want to see Yoko singing? Come on.
Yeah, there's so much. There's amazing. There's so much footage from that, and there's hardly no outtakes or as much for Magical Mystery Tour. As opposed to just hours and hours of Let It Be. It's like, we never saw
because they
hours.
filmed. They never stopped filming Let It Be.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, they didn't.
Oh,
They started early in the
I don't
morning.
think there's a lot of outtakes for Magical Mystery Tour. I think most of that's probably take one. I
There's
don't
a
think
few,
there is
but-
a lot of outtakes.
Yeah, there's a few, but not much at all.
Yeah, because really it wasn't scripted or anything, right?
No,
it's like,
no.
whatever happens.
Exactly. I mean, I'm sure there's some things that are so bad that didn't make it, but the movie's bad enough. I don't need
I
to
kinda
see
wish
the
they-
stuff
they-
that
they-
didn't actually make it.
I wish they had some more video footage of during the White Album. That would have been cool.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
There's some. I got a feeling there's more out there than we've seen. But
Yeah, there's some.
But the Beatles didn't like
30
that
hours.
in the studio, but they allowed it sometime.
Well, why can't we get all 30 hours of the first U.S. visit?
Yeah.
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 Let's get that Peter Jackson guy on this. Let's go.
Exactly.
I wanna see 12. I want to see 12 hours of outtakes of "Give My Regards to Broad Street."
Oh,
Oh, wow. Boy, Tim, I tell you, that thing at your mom really messed you up, didn't it? Oh, Tim, what are you going to do with you?
now, is this true? There's 3 to 4 hours
It
of magical
probably is.
outtakes?
There probably is.
Like,
I
I
know
wasn't
there's
I wasn't
some.
cooking that spaghetti well enough. Let's do it again.
Yeah, there's some, but I don't know if there's that much,
I can't imagine it'd be that much.
Yeah.
Or
But
just-
Broad Street, that would be hilarious. Oh, my gosh.
no,
There's some outtakes of that, but,
Wasn't there a little bit of Magical Mysteries Tour outtakes on the anthology? And walking around.
Yeah, there
remember a little
was.
bit
You're
of it.
right. Yeah.
I mean,
there
but
was.
just a few minutes that I saw.
That's all that was.
Yeah, there we got, guys. Sorry.
No more. Ugh.
Walking around that big deal, that big concrete thing that they use at the old. It was an old
Old landing
airport-
strip.
Yeah, landing strip. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Well, it's like, I got a letter, head letter and all of that. They wanted me to help out with the anthology, and some of my video footage is in the anthology. And one of the clips I gave them, I've got the promo videos to back in the USSR. I've got the American version and the UK version. There were 2 different ones shot, and hardly anybody's ever seen those. And those are, I'm surprised. The anthology, when Apple Corps came to the house, they did take those, but they didn't use them.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you got them back.
I gave them copies of everything. I didn't give them my originals. No. Yeah, they got copies. The stuff that they did have. So if you guys are watching the anthology, for anybody who's out there, when they show the clips of the Beatles in Indianapolis, that's my stuff. That's my footage.
Should be in the credits somewhere.
Well,
I think I would pick Let It Be overhead, but I want to keep the Monkees movie too.
Apple Core, a friend of mine, two of us did it. A friend of mine and I, we had Apple Core come to the house and all of that to go through the footage, and they said, "Don't worry, we will use your name in the credits. You guys will get a little bit of royalties from this, and we'll have your names at the credits, and they'll say special thanks to blah 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 for their extra footage," and nothing happened.
I'd sue.
Oh, we were furious. I mean, my friend Tom wrote a letter, and they basically said, "Oh well, we didn't have enough room at the end of the credits because we had so many other people that were involved that were the big parts of it and all that."
No, these days those credits things they run for hours. You know, who's the best boy and the gaffer and all. Who brought the food? You know, who made the sandwiches?
Well, here's the thing: they don't on TV because I mean, they have whatever time they have, but they should have added them to the DVD at least.
Yeah. Well, there's another version. I did get sent to me, which was called a editor's cut, and it's totally different. Anthology, totally different beginnings, longer footage. I mean, it's let's just say I don't even remember how long the anthology was. What was it? 9 hours? Well, let's just say it was 9 hours to make a long. This one, the unedited version that I got from Apple Core is about 10 hours and 15 minutes. So it's much longer, with a lot more clips, and the clips are actually a lot more complete. Like they've got, a full clip of Shea Stadium. They've got a full clip of I take that back. Not a full clip, but they've got almost a full clip of Candlestick Park in it and all that. And the beginning is almost like, Doc, you would know this a lot better too. Well, you guys would, everybody would. You know how they do the beginning with the monkeys with the 4 heads and they kind of have them around and all that kind of stuff at the beginning of the TV show?
Oh, yeah.
With the monkeys. That's really the beginning of the anthology. They use that exact same thing, but only they got the Beatles heads up there.
Ah.
And then they split them apart, and then they go to the drum head and they zoom in on it, and boom, that starts the anthology. And that's really the real way the anthology was supposed to be done and started like that. But I don't know why they use it.
I could hear them like, "Here we come."
Don't get me going on the anthology, boy. I tell you, that's a hot topic. I talked to my friend, and we were so furious because we kept telling all of our friends, and we're like, "Hey, watch the credits." Because I sent four Apple Core when they came. They took 4 videos of mine, and they took 2 videos of Tom, but they were just so picky. They were just like, as rare stuff as you have, they wanted it to be absolutely pristine, mint copy. But back then, it was VHS, so you're not going to have that good a quality in a lot of stuff, and plus being bootlegged,
I'm surprised you don't have one, Brad.
What's that?
A Let It Be VHS.
Oh, I do. No, I've got a legit VHS. Yeah, I do. I've got one.
I don't recall you showing one.
No, I didn't show it. No, because I didn't want to go too long. Because I've got the Laserdisc and the VHS.
Yeah, well,
That's one of the saddest things I've ever lost. I was in when I lived in Dayton, there was a video store chain going out of business, and I'm looking at the music rack, and everything's for sale, right? Most things are about $10. And there on the shelf is a rental copy of Let It Be.
Wow.
$10.
Wow.
I don't have $10 on me.
Now you wish you could go back in time and get it.
Yeah. So
Do you want
I
me to
go
log
back the next day, and of course it's not there the next day. It's gone, and I'm like, oh my
I would've
god,
loaned
it
you
was
money.
Let It Be for $10,
Mhm.
and I didn't have it.
$10. Wow, that would have been
Yep.
unreal.
I mean, it wasn't perfect. It was a rental copy, so the case had been cut, and
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
those things go. But still, it was a legit Let It Be for $10.
Yeah. Yeah, I know Joe showed the VHS and I thought, well, I didn't want to fill up, time of showing the laser disc and the VHS. I showed like maybe 5 DVD copies of it though.
with Let It Be or anything else ever put on beta?
Yeah, Beta had Let It Be just
They
yeah.
probably had Let
Oh,
It Be.
Brad
One
would
of
know.
one of my other disappointments, I didn't have a Laserdisc player at the time, but when Suncoast was going, was it Suncoast? I think it was Suncoast was getting rid of all their Laserdiscs. They had that Badfinger documentary from the mid
Oh,
80s on
oh,
Laserdisc for like $20, which was pretty cheap
oh
back
man.
then for a
Yeah.
Laserdisc. And
Maybe.
again, I had the money for that, but I'm like, I don't have a Laserdisc player, but I didn't buy it. And that thing's probably worth a few hundred at least now.
It's
It's worth
200
it's worth
bucks.
a
I
couple
looked at
hundred
it
on
yesterday.
VHS.
Yeah.
It's never come out. I have a VHS of it too, and that's worth a couple
I'd
hundred.
love to have a copy of it, and I was going to buy it on Laserdisc, and I keep looking for it. I was on last night before last, and it's still $200.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Like I said, I have the VHS somewhere. I don't know where it is, but I do have a copy. In
Brad
fact,
would know this.
I made a mini cast for my podcast once, using their actual music, substituting for the music in the video, but I just did the video and actually cut in songs where
Wow.
songs belonged, and I did it just as an audio thing, because that video will break your heart.
Really?
It's just
Brad,
so
is there
sad
any
what
Beatles
happened to
stuff
them.
on 16 millimeter film?
What's that?
Is there any Beatles films on 16 millimeter?
Yeah. Yeah.
Aha! I knew you would know. Yes.
There is. There's Hollywood Bowls on 16 millimeter. There's Beatles Come to Town is on 16 millimeter.
Sounds like a Rankin Bass special.
Beatles in Washington D.C. That's on 16 millimeter.
I mean, most stuff, if it was shot for the news or something back in the day, if would be on, didn't do video yet, would be on film. It would probably be on 16 millimeter. I think all that footage of them at the beach in the old timey bathing suits, that's probably 16 millimeter. I would think.
That's Dezo Hoffman's
If
film.
it's not 8, that might even be 8 millimeter. That's fairly poor quality.
It's fantastic because that's Dezo Hoffman video. I've got the video to that, and it's all film, and that would be an excellent DVD to put.
But that's 16 at best. It might even be 8.
That would be really cool. That'd be really cool to have, real clean copy because it's them on the beach and they're dancing around and then they ride the go-karts, and that's where the Ruddles got their, that in the movie where they say they ride the go-karts to fame.
I've got a picture disc with them, with a still or just a shot of that on it. That's all neat. I have of that.
Yeah, just imagine 16 millimeter is gorgeous, upgraded. So let's get Peter Jackson to grab all of these old 16 millimeters.
Oh, yeah.
He'll do amazing things with them. Yes.
And then later this week on Disney, they're going to broadcast like the Beach Boys anthology or Beach Boys documentary. So that ought to be pretty neat too. So that's something else to watch.
I'm down for that. Yeah. Was Let It Be available on reel to reel?
I'm guessing yes. Most
it
of the
was.
Beatle
Yeah, I've got the reel to reel of it. Actually, I do have that.
Most, if not all, of the Beatle albums.
That has everything.
I can go get it. Yeah, I've got that.
Ooh. Have you ever shown it before?
Reel to reel actually sounds very good. A lot of CDs and a lot of master cut stuff was taken from the reel to reel, so they actually sound better than vinyl.
But by like the late 60s, they were doing everything at the slower speed, and it wasn't as good as the earlier days of
Right,
real
right.
deal. But you know,
I just missed out the other night. My bid was low, but I was bidding on a reel-to-reel of Yellow Submarine.
Oh,
Just missed. But
wow.
how much did it go for?
I bailed out at 90 and it went for 160.
Oh,
You didn't just miss, Brad. You missed by quite a bit.
Just missed. Just missed it.
Missed it by that much.
Yeah, missed it by that much. I know. Yeah, I know. It still sounds good.
yeah, don't you just hate when they put that max bid in and it's like,
I still
But
need
let it
more
be on
details
reel to
from
reels
me
like
on-
$300.
hmm,
on-
You know,
on
I mean,
Lazy
reel to
Bird.
reel, the let it be is like $300.
gee,
So is All Things Must Pass. That's like $300 now for reel to reel. I've got that one as well, but I mean, those are terribly expensive now. Those reel to reels.
everything's terrible expensive.
True.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, Tim didn't give me long enough to get over to his house to find the stuff that I wanted, but you know.
Yeah.
Well, he was gone for 3 months. You had lots of time.
Yeah, 3 months is you could have walked, Brad.
Could have bought a wheelbarrow or something. A U-Haul.
Neighbor going, I don't know you. It's like, hold on,
Who are
Tim's
you?
neighbor.
You're not
I'm his,
Dad. You're not
I'm his
Tim.
brother.
Yeah.
I'm his balding brother.
And just carting out all the records and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Get a little backpack for Buddy.
Well, Brad should know about these Lost Lennon tapes on vinyl. It amazes me they would distribute the show on vinyl. Yeah, but they were sent out to record.
They're for radio stations.
On vinyl, I've got 1 through 18 or 19 on vinyl. I've got the Lost Lennons, and then I've got a bunch other on CD, and then I've got
Yeah, I was going to
radio
say
show.
after a bit, I think they probably went to CD. You know, why would they still be doing vinyl?
I
Yeah, they did vinyl for such a long time for those radio shows, but those Lost Lennons are fantastic. I'm surprised those haven't surfaced to be put out.
That's well. I mean, the best ofs. There's tons and tons of best ofs, but they'll never put them out officially. I mean, they've put out some of the stuff. You know, I mean, the Lennon Anthology has a lot of stuff that was played on the Lost Lennon tapes.
Yeah, but not that much. I mean, it was good, but I think they could have done better on
But
that.
they've missed some. They missed some great things though. I don't like the Lennon Anthology that much because my big thing isn't the song choices as much as about half the tracks fade in and fade out. Why are you doing this?
Sounds like a Ringo Starr song, fading in and fading out.
I don't get it. You know, just pick a point where they're talking and start at that point, and then when the song's over and they talk a little bit, end it. You don't have to. They're talking and they just fade it out and they fade in talking. You don't just. I don't. I hate that. I've never seen anybody else do that.
Yeah.
Bootlegs do that, but I've never seen legitimate albums do that.
Just think, Dan, how many Butcher covers were burned in those bonfire things?
Yeah.
Don't you forget what the Beatles have said. Bring your Butcher covers and throw them on
the fire.
Yeah.
Weren't the bonfires before?
You only paid $250.
I think the bonfires may have been just before Yesterday and Today came out.
Really?
Maybe not. Maybe they were just after. Sure. They're right around that time.
Yeah, they're right around that time. But that'd be an interesting thing to.
People were kicking themselves. Mm-hmm. They had to have been. Yeah.
Huh?
Was that a fur ball he was coughing up, or was that?
You know about the whole Beatle burning thing. Ringo was the smartest one. What Ringo said about that whole thing at the time was the smartest thing anybody said. because somebody asked him about it. What do you think about them burning your Beatle records and stuff? And Ringo's like, it's fine by me. They're just gonna buy them again.
Yeah,
And he's absolutely right. They're just gonna sell more.
he's the smart Beatle.
He's a smart Beatle, yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
Ringo
Grandma
actually.
provided the marshmallows. They're probably making s'mores and everything, and hot dogs.
Yeah,
Ooh. Yes.
Ringo
Roasting
actually.
hot dogs over a Beetle fire. Yes, I hate the Beatles now, and they're cooking a hot dog for me now.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Ringo kept everything. Ringo was a hoarder. I mean, he's got 2 like warehouse buildings of Beatles memorabilia.
Wow.
He's actually quite a hoarder. They're having,
Yeah, he
Barbara's
kept his clothes.
talking about trying to sell it off, wanting to now.
Last I knew, and he probably still has them, he had John's Rickenbacker guitar, George's Gretsch guitar, and Mark Bolan's guitar, that famous black guitar that's on the cover of Electric Warrior.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
Ringo has that too.
He snatches all kinds of stuff. I mean,
he was on Little Steven's Underground Garage once, and he's telling the story. They're recording, was it Choose Love? Maybe one of those albums, and he's telling the story. He's like, I got something to show you guys. And he goes into the safe, this big gun looking safe that he's got in his studio. And he opens it up and he pulls out, he hands one of his musicians John's guitar, one of his guys George's guitar, and one of his guys, Mark Bolan's guitar. And,
wow.
and they did one song, and he's like, okay, now I need them back.
Yeah.
Put them back in the
back
safe
in there,
and
lock
locked it
them.
up. So they got to play them once, and then nope, that's enough. That's enough. They're going back now.
I bet you they went to lunch and Ringo's crew probably grabbed them all to, hit
No,
them.
he locked it right back up. According to Ringo, that's Ringo himself telling that story.
Yeah, Ringo even took a car from Keith Moon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did he give it back?
They were really good drinking buddies.
Oh, they were huge drinking buddies. Yeah, Keith Moon and Ringo. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was that bonfire of Beatle records the only bonfire of Beatle records? Were there many?
No, they had a few, but there weren't as many as people think. They're all down south.
Well, there was that big one that's been documented, but
there weren't any up in Maine or anything.
Next week, I'm going to start a Neil Sedaka burning albums.
There we go. I'm down for that.
Neil Sedaka. Remember what Neil Sedaka did? He put out an album, so you need to come to Beatle Brad's burning, and we're going to have a bonfire.
No, that's fisticuffs from him. Oh.
Fighting words.
Ringo had a film collection of rare prints that were lost in a fire in the 70s.
Yeah. He still has tons still left. I mean, it's like John. There's so much video footage out there of John. It's amazing.
You see, Ringo confiscated all those fake rocks from the Caveman movie. He kept them.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Beals Pro. Let's see. The bonfire was August 66. And yesterday and today was released.
Like I said, it would have been their latest album for sure.
There you go.
You got to remember, it was only out for one day, pretty much. Now, the thing about that is, they always say it was out one day and then they were all pulled. Well, they weren't all pulled. Every little one mom and pop record store weren't sending their Beatle albums back. They probably kept them in the bins and sold them.
Yeah.
All the big retailers and stuff pulled it, but the little mom and pops, they probably all didn't. Some of them probably did, but they probably all didn't.
Yeah, like that one in Oklahoma City I saw when I was 6 years old. It was there one Saturday, and the next Saturday it was gone. So I don't know how long it would lasted on the shelves.
Oh, wow. So you saw one on the shelves then?
Yeah, my dad actually looked at it and said it was an ugly cover, and he wasn't going to buy it.
You're not buying that.
It is an ugly cover. It's a great
Those Beatles went too far.
This is so ugly, And I thought years later, how was I to know it's going to be so rare,
Yeah.
No, I doubt if Jack Tripper's poster ever caused a copyright thing because it was used on Lost in Space as well.
Yeah.
It's on. It's on. If anybody remembers, the later seasons of Laverne and Shirley had a Beatle poster
That's
on
right.
the
They get
wall.
on the
Oh
stairs.
yeah. On the
Yeah.
bricks or whatever.
That's
You know,
true.
I mean,
Three's
and I
Company.
think there might even be a Beatles poster on a wall in a Doctor Who episode.
Ooh.
And the TV episode, Three's Company, they he had a poster of the Beatles on
That's
his
what
wall.
he's asking about.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
he's
yeah.
asking about.
Yeah.
You can show images. It's not that you can't show images, especially if it's just a decoration on somebody's wall.
Yeah, you think I'm going to get a copyright strike for this?
No.
Oh yeah, you probably will.
Yeah, Danny Bonaducci's going to come after you.
Tim Allen is reaching.
Mhm.
There we go.
No, I have to. You showed Partridge
It
Family.
counts,
I have to
it
do it again.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I don't think showing a good one, Brad. Good one.
I was
But,
thinking,
but
I
yeah,
have that
just
one,
going like
too.
this on a TV show or something like that, I don't think
This
anybody.
one's fairly rare these days. You don't see this one anymore.
no.
This was the very first Partridge Family CD.
Oh, yeah.
Tim's got a keeper.
That's the very first Partridge Family CD.
Partridge Family.
That one?
If you were shooting something, would you be able to tell if you were shooting that something in the back or the front?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know. What that,
Who's it directed to?
I don't.
Huh?
There's that fur ball again.
Yeah.
I don't
Hope he
get
gets,
this question. Makes no sense. I don't get it.
hope he gets
No,
that
I don't-
fur
I don't
ball
know
up.
this. Sorry,
But
Ollie,
anyway.
we don't understand that question.
You can buy that poster that was on Three's Company.
Yes.
He probably already.
Yeah, you could buy the one on Laverne. I forget what the one. I'm thinking the one on Laverne and Shirley was them sitting on the stone steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not positive.
Yes.
And then-
Yeah,
then
it was right by the front door. Yeah.
Then there's a Beatles poster in the opening when the very first episode of the Monkees where they're throwing darts at it.
That's true
yeah,
too.
yeah.
That's true
Yep.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's another one I just thought of.
Yeah. There's probably plenty. So like I don't think they ever said, "Can we do this? Put this up?" You know, like.
Yeah, really.
It's just the London Palladium pick. Oh, that was in Three's Company, I guess.
Oh, okay.
No,
Okay.
that might be the one where they're on the steps. I don't know. But the same day, I know that the same day the one that the steps was taken, there's them pushing like baby carriages.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Those are taken the same day, around the same place. I
Uh-oh.
forget one of the Beatles is in a baby carriage, and that whole thing.
The one from Laverne and Shirley is the London Palladium thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure you could find copies of it everywhere.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking, yeah.
You wouldn't necessarily get that one. Laverne probably took it home when the series ended.
Yeah, probably.
Shirley was nowhere in sight. Laverne got everything.
Okay. I don't know.
Tim's getting something special.
No,
for
I'm
us.
just looking at stuff that didn't get toppled over, seeing if there's anything interesting.
Okay.
It's still the way he left it 3 months ago.
Those lost linens, I mean, they're pretty neat though. Maybe they do as they get further along, they start repeating. They
Yeah.
instead of track being track number 5
Yeah.
is now track 9 or something.
And some of them I just weren't interested. I mean, like they did whole shows of them, in Germany, and hearing a 2-hour radio show of nothing but the Star Club session isn't
Yeah.
great radio.
Yeah.
And there's like a whole show of double fantasy outtakes, and
Yeah.
it's nice, but I'd rather hear a mixed bag of stuff.
Well, it's like, here's John on the piano. Now it's John on the
Yeah,
guitar.
exactly. There
Now
was
it's
one
John
where
on the
they
acoustic
played like
guitar.
3 demos of either Woman or Watching the Wheels or something in
Yeah.
a row, and I'm like, oh, you're losing me.
Well, it's like the it's kind of funny because Ringo's like on the last EP. Ringo's like, John says to me, this could be a good Ringo song, and it's Grow Old With Me, and it's like for those of us that had the Lost Linens for the last 20 years, we've heard that comment that John made on the Lost Linens for years.
Mm-hmm.
And Ringo's just now getting that. It's like, oh my gosh, come on. It's been there for years.
I've got nothing against Elliot Mintz.
No, he's okay.
I don't trust him for some reason. But I don't.
Good thing he's not on the panel tonight.
Yeah.
I don't really have great cause, but
Elliot Mintz is a little shady. What do you think?
Yeah, I think he might be a little shady, but
yeah, I kind of think so. It's funny some of his stories that he tells, and he seems like he kind of changes the stories as it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like Gary, Mary Schilling on the Elvis stuff. I mean, he's always got stories that are so not right.
Yeah. Well, we're halfway through tonight's program, so I think we better pause for a commercial. Yes. We'll be right back after this.
Hurry, Batman! The Joker's loose! Wait, Robin. The Batmobile needs waxing. I'll use this easy, no buffing wax. Old chum, rally car wax is just as easy, but does more. More? Observe. Rally is made to clean, to remove dirty road film. Your wax isn't. Great grime! I would have waxed right over dirt. Precisely. DuPont Rally waxes the car, not the dirt.
I love it.
Wow.
I've got that commercial.
Okay,
and it's not even Batman and Robin. It's not even them.
No, it's someone else.
No. The Burt Ward was fairly convincing, but the Adam West was not.
Yeah.
Was this the one that Tim was looking for?
Yeah, no, that's the first Partridge Family CD.
Oh, we have a match. Look, we have a match.
No.
Oh no, I'm not part of this. This is. I'm not.
Oh, so we got 3 matches.
One of these things doesn't match the others. One of these
doesn't look the same.
Doesn't belong, or however that goes. Yeah.
Elliot has Yoko taking his BS. John would have done away with him 10 years later.
Yeah. I almost kind of wish for Record Store Day they'd come out with putting out DVDs.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's not
records.
records.
We're not the Hudson Brothers. What do you mean?
You need DVD days.
Yeah, DVD days.
Hudson Brothers are expensive too.
I mean, that would be cool because they come up with some other film footage stuff. That would be great.
But there have been DVDs that have come out on Record Store Day. A couple of years ago, when they released the single version of the theme song from Santa Claus Conquers the Martians, that came with the movie.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that. Wow, really?
Amazing.
The B-side was, I think, the Flesh Tones covering it. And it's Hooray for Santa Claus is the name of the song. And then it came with, I might still have it right here.
Wow, it's like bonus materials or something.
I can't grab it with this arm.
So.
Jeff!
Oh! Jeff's cats are playing with
those darn cats.
Yeah.
And then I got you this way. I got the logo.
What? You guys have matching LA Law DVDs? I don't have any LA Law.
I don't either.
No.
Unless Jeff's got them.
No. I'm looking for.
What's this one?
There's a nuclear reactor in the Batcave, so you would have thought that Batman, Robin, and Alfred would have all died or lost their hair because of the nuclear reactor. I never thought of that before.
Yeah, really, that's good.
That's true.
Amazing.
I like your car commercial though. Yeah, Batman and Robin. That is a good one. I've got that. That's great.
I run into these things. I don't necessarily look for them. They pop up, and I can use that. So
I tell you, the other one you ought to get is where they shoot Batman out of a cannon. That'd be a good.
Oh.
What's this?
hooray for Santa Claus!
Hooray for
It's,
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus conquers the Martians.
Oh,
Incoming.
wow.
It's
Zadora.
a gatefold.
With Pia
There he
Zadora.
is.
I'm back. I'm gonna have
Yeah.
my son look
Have
at
to
this
put it back
computer
in-
because I've only had it since Christmas. So
Okay,
And-
back to Jim.
I'm back. Okay.
It comes with. I'll show everything while I'm here.
Aren't you glad Tim's home now for show and tell?
Comes with
Yeah.
45.
For sure.
Ooh.
and
Oh, it's the colors. Ooh.
That's neat.
Whoa.
But this wasn't cheap.
Ooh.
Is there anything at record store damn cheap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
The movie too.
And
Yes.
it came with the DVD. And this is actually it doesn't look great, but it's the best looking copy of this movie I've ever seen.
Wow. Wow.
And Something Weird Video put out the DVD. So yeah.
Tim, did you see Let It Be then?
No, I haven't seen it. I don't have Disney
Okay.
Plus.
Maybe it's just me, but I kind of think it's a little grainy, a little fuzzy too.
I
That was
heard,
impressive.
according to Mayo, that's Lindsay Hogg's doing. He wanted it. He wanted it that way.
Yes.
But that's okay
Okay.
with me because, I mean, Get Back is so perfect. Let's have something slightly different.
Yeah, so he wanted the film grain kept.
I'm okay with that. And I like grain anyway. I think grain belongs in film. I don't think it should be complete.
I like grain, but only in my cereal bowl.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. Let there be grain.
Yes. What does Tim's T-shirt say? Nothing. T-shirts can't talk.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
It's nothing great.
Well, I'm old, but at least I made it.
Yeah, it's nothing great.
Okay.
How about that?
Nothing great.
And his upper limb is moving again, depending on which limb you're talking
That's good.
No, yeah, it right now it's really sore because I worked it a lot today.
So holding up Partridge Family stuff is kind of like, ow.
Ow.
Yeah, I've been holding it with my other hand. I don't know if you noticed. I've been holding it with.
Go, ow.
I mean, I can
There
do
you go.
this. I can do this, but putting
But
it
it
in
hurts.
like that hurts a bit.
Ow. Ow. Okay. We're just
Tim's like, you
testing the theory.
gotta think of something else.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh man.
What? Grain always seems to be a factor in World War III movie scenarios.
huh.
Eh,
I just think if something is an actual film, it should have grain. Film has grain.
Yeah, well, World War III, when was that?
Tomorrow.
I guess. That's politics stuff. I don't want to do politics stuff.
No.
You're on the wrong channel for politics.
Don't go to another channel for politics. Go watch. Beatle Baby.
Yes.
If you want.
Not mentioning any names, but
Yeah. Don't say that name 2 more times or so.
yeah, really don't want to give it away. So we'll just say Beatle. Okay, maybe that's too obvious. So we'll just say Babe. Okay.
Okay. I just needed a name. Sorry, I insulted you if you're watching. I don't.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Huh?
I hope that cat gets help.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's supposedly real. Hmm.
look what I just found. Yeah.
What did you just found?
Yay!
Ah,
Open the book.
book. Yay!
Yay, there it
Up
is.
again.
There it
Wow.
is.
It's indispensable.
I hope your snowman's still there.
Oh no. Thanks, Jeff.
Oh no!
Yeah. There he is.
Wait a minute. I didn't.
He missed you a bit.
Yeah, really. Thanks, Jeff. Too bad that plug got unplugged with Jeff again. Darn.
Yeah, oops. There you go. Okay.
And there's
beans.
beans.
And
And
beans.
beans. I have beans again.
Mhm.
Beans.
My beans over here.
Beans.
Give me a minute.
Beans.
And it's beans.
And I'm
Beans.
good.
Hey!
And
Brad's looking around. Where's
I'm
my
looking around. Where'd my button go? Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
God,
where'd it
he
go?
lost his beans. Oh, no.
I lost
I
my
had-
beans.
I just got
I
stuff
have-
over here on this table, so yeah.
Lost
all
my
my stuff
mojo.
is here.
You know Tim feels better when he can find the snowman.
Yes.
That's right.
It's top stuff. Yeah.
It's been here the whole time, just waiting for me.
I'll end up dying, and then the YouTube community they'll hold up applause signs and stuff.
Fascinating.
I don't think so.
No, that's not gonna happen. No.
Yeah, I admire.
It's gonna happen. No. No. Oh, wait a minute. I missed the question. Does Jeff still
No, I do
have
not.
it? You do not?
No.
When did you get rid of it?
David Cassidy compilation? When did I ever have one?
You had one. You used to show that and the Partridge Family. Those were the two CDs you showed.
Mm.
Mm.
Okay, I'll have to go look for it sometime. I may
You
have put
had
it,
one.
I may have put it in the drawer. So
You had one.
Get him out of the drawer. Don't put David Cassidy in
I
the
will.
drawer. Get him out. Jeez. Wow.
Got a new DVD to show Tim now that he's back.
Oh, goody. Let's see.
ooh,
What?
it's
The Abbey Road story. Featuring the Beatles.
Yeah,
That's nice.
that's nice.
Yeah. Wow.
This is actually kind of neat.
Mm.
Very cool stuff on it. Very rare. Very nice. Yeah.
It's in
I
black
wanted
and
to,
white.
huh?
It's in black and white.
Some color, but it's mostly black and white. Yeah.
Mm.
But a lot of rare stuff. Rare.
We
Oh.
hadn't invented color yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Cilla
right.
Black. Pete Best is on there.
I know. That's what made it complete.
I guess. Ooh.
That's what made it the best.
Arr.
Arr.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fascinating. Oh, sorry.
Rhino Serenity says, I met David Cassidy at the Limelight in the early 90s. He was goofing around with drag queens. Ew.
Uh-oh.
Ew.
Ew.
That's pretty scary.
Fascinating.
You learn all kinds of things.
I didn't know Queen was out doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you know what I think of drag queens. No thanks. Very wise, including the up-and-coming Beatles DVD, yeah. Featuring the Beatles. Like, oh, good.
Oh, wow.
That's nice.
The
That's a
Beatles.
nice addition. See, Brad's got something he's looking at there. What could it be?
I just got this, and I'm looking for something in particular.
Oh,
So let's see. Where is it? I can't find it.
well, while he's searching, we'll get the weather
Bring you on
report.
into the temps, and we're all doing okay. Wow, 750 degrees in Gila Bend right now. And 1,270 in Ahwatukee. Now I'm not authorized to evacuate Ahwatukee, but this temperature seems pretty high.
Cave Creek is really
Yeah, Cave Creek, Fountain Hills, they don't look good either. And frankly, Wickenburg is a total loss.
Oh my God.
You might as well just get out of anywhere along this 60 years.
Oh, wow. That's great. That's
And
funny.
they said global warming was fake.
That's right. Who was these people?
I know. If it's 2,600 degrees in Wickenham, yeah. No, I gave bang. That's four bangs.
Mm-hmm.
I know
Don's-
global warming again has run rampant.
Good old Don's Guns.
Oh, Tim, what record do you think you'll play first?
I don't know.
Ooh, it's a toss-up. He's got several new ones now.
Might be the
Yeah,
Partridge Family.
I'll probably play an album, but I don't know. I haven't thought about it really.
Well, since Tim's been gone, we did land on the moon, so there has been some big
Yeah.
I wasn't gone. I was just staying somewhere else. I still
I don't know. Why are you telling me this?
here
Alan?
most of the time. When Doc is here.
Well, he'll be playing records tomorrow. He's got a good handful of new things he hasn't played yet.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
yeah.
Get out those Tommy Dorsey and Glenn Miller albums. And,
Those are my favorite. Yeah.
yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Good old Tommy Dorsey.
Oh, goodness. Oh no, we got quiet. Oh no, why?
Yeah, where'd everybody go?
I don't know.
I don't know. We get quiet. I have to bring up
Oasis, 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 Oasis.
Dang,
I think when you did the shooting of Don's gun, you may have shot everybody off.
Yeah, I
That's
got
it.
shot everybody. Yeah.
Oh, poo. Dang. He just wants to sell guns.
We've still got 25 people. It's just kind of quiet.
Yeah.
I don't ran
Not
out of
like
things.
Sammy Terry quiet, but just quiet.
Who?
Sammy Terry. That's for Tim.
Yeah.
Oh, play something by Roger Whittaker. That'd be nice.
I liked it. The commercial they used to run back in the 70s about Roger Whittaker, and it was Boxcar Willie saying that they sold more than the Beatles.
Yeah.
We're not ready yet, Ollie. You got another 34 minutes.
Roger Whittaker.
So
My
more
favorite
records
one-
than Elvis and the Beatles.
Yeah.
You guys ever see Hitchcock's Dial M for Murder?
Yeah. I have it on DVD.
Well, the main detective in that one in the 70s was doing like one of those made for TV album commercials. It was a classical one.
Oh, yeah, the
Anybody
classical guy.
Remember that?
Really?
You know a lot of these songs, but you don't know them by their
No, the
proper
real
names,
original melodies.
and blah, 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 blah. And that's the guy. That's who it is.
Yeah, I remember it. Because it was old because they were even selling it on 8-track.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
8-track cartridges.
That's one of my. I have that somewhere. I wonder.
Ooh.
I don't know where it would be to find it. I have so many commercials, but I do have it somewhere.
Right.
I don't know what it's called, so I found it one day and I was like, "Oh my
Jeff, your
god!"
child screaming at you.
I know. Well, he wants to go out.
No,
Your sisters are fixed.
that's a problem with his animals.
Oh my gosh.
This came up on my screen just as you played that clip. I'm not kidding. It just came up.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's nice.
TV movie, I think.
Wow.
Amazing.
Okay, you can make me smile.
Very nice, yes. Oh, make him small.
What else do you have for us, Mr. Tim?
I know. I was just looking when I was looking at stuff.
I have that one too, Ollie. My wife got it. And it's got interviews and all kinds of stuff. It's region free, I think. That's the one I have. So
I was looking at all these covers that I made. I forgot I made them like a day or two before my accident.
You can start making them again.
I think all the volumes I didn't have of this. So this is it says volume 11, but 16's on here too.
Misprint.
Oops.
This one's 23 and 24.
It's a collector's item now.
because I didn't have them. And one day I went and got them online, and I just put them on disc.
That's nice. You did a good job.
The Velvet Gold Mine. This is a collection of like glam that I found.
Oh wow!
And I did all 5 volumes of the Yellow Pills series, which is
wow.
Power Pop.
Woo.
So yeah.
I
forgot. That's what I was looking at. I was like, oh my God, I forgot I did those because I had just done them.
Okay, you got the complete set of Yellow Pills.
Yellow Pills.
Oh, there's only 4 of them. I thought there was 5. There's only 4 of them.
Wow.
Tim, I made a CD cover in memory of you.
Uh-oh.
It's,
I died?
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. I probably should go get it, but it's called 45 Frenzy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I have lots of 45 comps I've made.
Yeah, that's what I titled it. 45.
Very interesting.
Hey, Yellow Pills are fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I haven't played those yet because I just made them and then I died.
That's right.
I died.
So I haven't heard those.
Well, next week we'll start getting the clues about Tim's death. So, that should be coming up. It'll be good because we'll have the pictures of Doc and Jeff and I walking across the street to see you and your barefoot and stuff.
Yeah.
True.
Ah! Mr. President.
Better not be. Who would win in a battle between Captain Crunch and Yosemite Sam?
Oh.
Yosemite Sam, because he's got the guns.
Yeah.
Captain Crunch just has a box.
Throw cereal at him. Yeah.
He get crunched.
Mm-hmm.
But all he'd have to do is give Yosemite Sam a bowl of Captain Crunch with no milk on it and have him eat the whole bowl and he'd bleed to death.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. These are dangerous.
So loud. Yeah.
Without milk, you can cut your gums up pretty badly too.
The whole inside of your mouth would be blood.
Yeah, you'd be.
That's why I don't buy it because I know it's dangerous.
Yeah, that'll come with a warning sticker across the front.
Yes, people say, "Don't you eat Captain Crunch?" That's one of my favorites. No. Jeez, never. Only bought it once, and that was the only time. Never again.
Oh, I loved it when I was a kid. I ate it all the time. I did not like crunch. I did not like the offshoots though. I didn't like crunch berries, and there was a peanut butter one once too. I didn't like that either. I only liked the plain one.
Yeah, I liked Captain Crunch a lot. Yeah, it was great.
Captain Crunch fought smarter.
Well,
yeah, but he's got a whole boat full of kids that can fight too.
Yeah, it was a serial killer.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Tim.
I can never find these things when I want them.
There you go.
What?
And the ratings just keep pouring in.
No, you mean like alphabets?
Yeah, you're talking about alphabets. It's ABC cereal. The television network had a cereal. I didn't know.
ABC cereal.
Yeah. CBS cereal was way better than ABC cereal.
Alphabets was good until they changed the recipe and made the small letters big letters.
Yeah.
Like you pour them into a bowl and you get like.
They
were just shapes. They weren't
big letters were for those that couldn't spell.
It was just dumb. And then they went out of business.
Yeah.
As a stranger.
That's it. That's part.
Yeah, that was my best part of that commercial. See, he knows. I have that somewhere. I wish I could find it easily, but I don't know what it's called.
The cereal, Freaky Tree? Remember that one? I guess it was.
Oh, the battle of the network serials. NBC versus CBS. Look at it,
That would be ABC. Always did the battle of the network stars and all that.
Yeah.
And yes, I watched Jerry Seinfeld's serial movie thing. I liked it. So, there.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
There's a big fight on streaming, like Unfrosted versus Let It Be.
And now that I'm here, I won't be seeing any streaming stuff anymore, which is a good thing. I won't be watching cable. I'm gonna miss Turner Classic Movies, though. I will say that. That's the only thing I'm gonna miss is Turner Classic Movies.
Yeah,
I like Sugar Pops, but not the Canadian ones. Canadian ones are made different.
Tim's going to be looking up Lawrence Welk in the afternoon now, though.
No.
Lawrence Welk. Rock and roll.
I like I've always argued there are good Lawrence Welk albums, and I'm not kidding. If you like that sort of thing, most of the ones he did on his own label when he was on Raintree Records. Is it Raintree? It might be Rain something. Those records are interesting. They're odd. They're quirky. He's doing.
Would they be classified
He's
as
doing like the Star. Lawrence Welk is doing the theme from Star Trek and stuff like this. Interesting records. They really are.
Wow.
Wow.
That sounds like a video.
It does. That's Tim's next video.
Yes, I like bugles only because you could put them on your fingers.
I've played quite a bit of Lawrence Welk on my podcast, believe it or not. But it's always Raintree. I even have a couple 45s by Lawrence Welk on Raintree or whatever. There's Rain something. Maybe it's Rainbow Tree. I can't remember the name of the label. I've been home in 4 months, so look at my records. I'm losing.
American Sugar Pops were like popcorn. They were soft. Canadian Sugar Pops were hard little balls that were like Captain Crunch and would ruin the inside of your mouth. So I would buy the American ones.
Make your gums bleed.
Rainwood?
Rainwood. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's Rainwood. But whatever his label is, that stuff is like mid-60s. Maybe 64 to 68 or something like that.
Really?
They're interesting records.
Dusty has noticed Tim is home.
Yes, I'm home. I'm in my
It's just an optical illusion because he died.
I'm abiding.
Oh, they're trying to say it's CGI or something. Like he's not real. He's a ingredient effect. That's just.
I get up and pull a record to prove it, but there's so much crap around me from my falls that I'm not going to do it.
I got called for jury duty. It's going to be a sad day.
Oh dear, that's going to be fun.
Is that true? Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh, jeez.
But I've called the company, that sets that all up, and then the paperwork. They send you big paperwork, and it says down at the bottom, if unable to drive or have conflicting issues with transportation, call this number and we will provide transportation for you to the place and back. So they'll give you transportation back and forth. So I called the number and talked to him because not being able to drive. So I said to him, you're going to have to provide transportation. And he said, let me get back to my boss and I'll get back to you. So they're now investigating me.
But aren't you basically legally blind, Brad?
Yeah.
Is that really what they want in a juror?
I know. Yeah, I think it'd be great.
Yeah.
This whole case is resting on this bloody dress and Brad's on.
Yeah.
We have a request. Somebody wants to see Tim spin on his chair.
I am spinning in my chair. I've been swiveling in my chair since I got here.
It's really
I can't spin around again. There's stuff everywhere from The 2 times I fell, and I haven't cleaned it
Oh
up yet.
wow,
Next, so
that's great, crazy stuff. But yeah, all informed of what happens because they're seriously they're so befuddled right now. They don't know what to do because they're like, well, we'll have to get back with you, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as long as you can hear, you can deliberate.
What?
Never mind. I can't do any of this stuff. I can't hear nothing.
Huh?
I'll show up with my Stevie Wonder glasses, going, "Hey, yeah, I'll serve.
I'm here for the trial."
Yeah.
Which room is the trial in? What? Yeah.
Just point me where the gun goes, you know.
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me.
What was that one?
Yeah.
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 I just think it's kind of crazy. I mean, it's you know, I mean, but they just. You know, they're like, well, you know, if you can't provide transportation, we will provide for you. And it's like, well, okay, come get me.
They want you there that badly. But that doesn't necessarily mean you'll get picked either.
No, yeah, exactly. I could show up and sit there and then be like, oh, you can go home now.
Yeah, because when I was called for jury duty, I was never called up. So, thank you.
I was one.
Well, seriously, bro, all you got to do is you know, make sure you would anyway, but bring your stick with you and bump into a couple of things on your way to wherever they call you to, and then you're done. You're done.
Yeah.
Friend of mine said, kiss the judge on the right on the mouth. That ought to do it.
That is, he's out.
You're out of here.
Oh, Brad, what's the rarest Beatles thing you have?
Oof.
I
don't know. I mean, we're talking about autographs. I mean, I've got some rare autographs. I've got rare albums.
The rarest thing. Anything.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I've even got one. You know, I've got 2 of their gold albums. Those are pretty rare.
Ooh, he stole them.
That's right.
I'm taking his gold albums home.
That's right. They got little barcodes on the back from Walmart, you know, so.
Those are gold.
Yeah, no. Friend of mine got me the gold album years ago when I was involved with bootlegging DVDs. Well, VHS at the time. That's way long ago. And he said to me, I've got a gift for me, but don't ask where it came from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't ask. We're not supposed to give out that rare information. We don't know.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I'm saying I've got it, but I'm not telling I've got it. Nobody.
You don't got it.
I ain't got it.
Yeah. Brad's got Paul's missing bass, but he's not going to
My brave face. My brave face. It's kind of cool. When I went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I was at the check-in place, and the lady that was at the register said to me, because I had my Beatles shirt on, and she said to me, she said, "Oh, you must be a real big Beatles fan." I said, "Yeah, I really kind of am." And she said, "Oh, about 3 weeks ago, Yoko Ono was here at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and she brought a big stack of these coins that were John's. And she said, only give them out to people that look like true Beatle fans and stuff like that." So I got a coin from John's collection.
Lifted by that much.
Yeah, that much, yeah.
Wow.
So that's kind of cool. I mean, you know, there's that, and I got keychain from Paul McCartney. Actually sent it to me.
No.
Yes.
So from Paul McCartney, dear Brad, hope you enjoyed this. Thank you.
That's kind of cool because it, you know, because my wife plays bridge with Nancy.
Oh, that's true. Yes.
Yeah. Wow. So I got a tour program and I got a keychain from Paul, and he just wrote down, "Hope you enjoy it. Glad you're liking the Beatles, and I hope you enjoy my career," or something like that. It says too.
You can like me too if you like.
Yeah, really.
Oh, geez.
Fascinating.
Get to like me on Yelp. But no, that was kind of cool. I mean, like I said, my wife played bridge with Nancy, so
They don't still play bridge, do they?
they haven't been. Yeah, a month or so. They during when we were all in lockdown and all of that they played about twice a week.
Ooh. Wow.
Yeah, it was cool because there was that one time they were playing bridge and Paul put his head in. And he goes, "Hello, ladies."
Hello. Eee!
Paul Simon.
Yeah.
Paul Anka.
Oops.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Paul Anka.
Paul looked at the camera and said,
Shut up.
Listen, you big mouth creep, you don't know nothing about nothing.
Come on, man.
Oh, man.
I get a lot of mileage out of these things.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I know. Always looking for more, too. Ollie's keeping Linda McCartney's frozen food boxes. Yes, donate them to the Beatle Brad
Museum.
Yeah,
donate them. I got 2 of them, but I'm always looking for more.
Mr. Beatles Pro, if he's still out there. They're looking for stuff like this. Yes.
I don't know if Beetle Pro's got any or not. I'd have to ask him if he does.
Well,
I could have had some because we sold it at Whole Foods.
That's amazing.
Wow.
I couldn't have cared
The
less.
boxes are terribly expensive now.
Wow.
Oh, they still make them?
No. This is, you can find them on websites like eBay. Oh, there he is.
Nope.
You don't have the boxes? Okay.
So ask Ollie Perry if he wants to donate his frozen food box.
Yeah.
I'd be glad to have them. Yes, definitely. Dial toll free 1-800 Beetle Brad.
Yes. Send them now.
Yeah, really. Operator standing by.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got me good. Oh man.
I just need an excuse to use.
Huh? Just dropped my snowman. Well, he's gone for a while because I'm too injured to get him.
It's okay.
I hope he didn't break.
Next time you go to the UK, stock up on these Linda McCartney frozen food.
Yeah.
Oh, can't collect everything. Well, yes, you
That's
can.
true.
Look.
There's so much out there. You can't collect it all. There's a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, another concerned viewer says,
well, I've only been home for like 4 hours, so not yet.
Oh, he went to McDonald's before he.
So is that carton of milk petrified, Tim?
No, that's
It's
part of the long story that I'm not telling.
I don't think I want to know it.
No.
It's curdled.
Yeah, and his doc is like, well, that's all the time we got for now.
It's still good. It's still good.
It's still good.
You pour it out.
What was that?
Curdled milk. Ew.
What was it? Airplane or whatever. They're like, oh, I didn't know this was still around. The girl going through the refrigerator with Leslie Nielsen. Was it Airplane or?
Leslie Nielsen was in Airplane. Yeah.
Yeah, and also that crazy police show.
Police Squad.
Yeah, Police Squad.
Yeah.
Might have been. Police Squad, I thought was a terrific series. I loved them. I've got them all on DVD.
Yeah, well, there's only 8.
Yeah, I know, but they're great. They're great. Well, you don't have to spend a whole lot of money to get the whole series, though. That's Police Squad's great.
Well, it depends. Maybe they're rare now and goes for like $80 a piece.
The opening scene, they kill off the guest.
Yeah.
That's a good show. I got to get through all this Carol Burnett stuff.
Yeah, good old Dick
I
Clark.
remember one. I can't remember what star it was, but there's the opening credits, and there's a shootout, and they're filming it in such a way that they're showing one guy shooting, and he's behind a trash can, the other guy's behind something else, and they're shooting, and then the camera pulls back, and they're only literally like 2.5 feet away from each other.
They're like right next to each other.
Yeah.
They're popping up and down.
And they're shooting like 50 bullets each, and nobody's hitting anybody. They're only like 2 feet away.
That's hilarious. Then he pulls out the bullhorn. We got you surrounded. Those are really funny. I'm real surprised people haven't really latched onto them more. I mean,
I think they're better than the movies. I love the tall guy that you don't see his head. He's so tall you never see his head. You just see his.
They're like, hey, you got something on the corner of your mouth.
Yeah, and half a banana falls on the
Yeah. Oh man, those are great.
I'm missing out.
They were.
Oh boy, Doc, you would love them. They're absolutely hilarious.
I remember when they came out, but I
Yeah.
just don't remember tuning in for it.
I
Like,
probably have them and probably haven't watched them since they're on TV. I probably have the.
It's great. They're in the police station, and the guy says, "See that guy over there? And he's starting to walk away, and they said, "Put a tail on him." And they open up the drawer and they pull his tail out, and get ready to pin the tail on him.
I remember one where I can't remember to Dick Clark, but I can't remember what he was doing. But he's out in the street and people.
Shoe shine.
One guy, it was shoe shine something, but he wasn't the shoe shine guy, so I don't know what it was. But the first person asked him about on the charts or something, which you expect, and then there's a line, and the next guy asks him, the cop, and he asks him about whatever he needs to know about the street, and the next guy asks him about a horse in a race.
Yeah, no, he gets the
people,
he gets the cream, the youth cream from Dick Clark. Remember the youth cream?
Oh, very funny.
My mom used to work for Dick Clark.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell us more, Brad.
She worked in Philadelphia. My mom lived in Philadelphia and worked for Dick Clark, and she also worked for Ed McMahon.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, both of
All
them.
kinds of celebrities. Wow.
Yeah. But anyway, that's another long, boring story. But I know you guys wouldn't be interested. But yeah, it was fun stuff.
Yeah, you should have a Dick Clark wall on your
collection.
Yeah. I had his autograph for the longest time, and then when I moved, I don't know where it went, but
it disappeared.
He signed something for my mom before Bandstand started. Actually, he signed some stuff for my mom. Because my mom was his personal secretary for years. Fascinating. Said it was the greatest guy. Dick Clark was the greatest guy.
He wasn't, though. I mean, he was just as into the whole payola thing as Murray the K was. But Murray the K denied it and ruined his career, and Dick Clark admitted to it and blah blah blah, and then it was over. It didn't stop. I mean, every week on Bandstand, he was heavy into a couple labels, and there would be his own artists. Half of the artists on Bandstand would be his own artists from his own label.
Did you buy any of those albums, Tim? The Murray the K albums? Do you have any of those?
I have one or two.
Yeah, I've got, I don't know, about several of them, like 5 or 6 of them.
I only have one or two. I have one that's actually live. It's not just a collection of songs. It's actually one of his things, recorded live.
But yeah, you're right. Yeah, Dick Clark was kind of messed up with all of that. But boy, my mom had the stories about Ed McMahon. Holy smokes.
No, Ed was fine.
Ed McMahon was really messed up.
Jeez.
Yeah. Anyway, that's...
What is the problem with Ed McMahon?
I'll have to tell you later, Doc.
Oh, no.
That's a wild video.
A little bit, Ed did. That was a Kipler. Hey, I'm looking. I'm up.
Look, Tim's gotten up.
Don't fall, Tim. Don't fall, Tim.
Oh, watch out. Get the phone for 911 ready.
Tim of the jungle, strong as he can be. Watch out for that tree.
Yeah, what do you got there now, Tim?
Show us Uncle Tim. Oh yeah, that's the one.
Oh yeah.
Got that one.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, I've got a live one somewhere. I thought they would be together, but they're
Murray
not.
the K.
But there you go. There's one.
Yeah. Where'd everybody go? Everybody's disappeared, Doc.
Murray the K.
And they've got fairly good songs on them. I mean, they're all kind of, you know, the songs of that 64, 65 period kind of stuff.
But they're not. They're lousy pressings. They're always on crap vinyl.
Oh yeah.
They don't sound good, but
Not as good as Mrs. Miller's stuff, but it's good stuff.
they're interesting.
Mrs. Miller. That's rock and roll.
This is educational. I'd never seen that before.
Really?
I didn't know there was any Murray the K.
Oh, there's lots of them. Like I said, I have one two live. I don't know where that is.
Here, now you get to see the ceiling. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna go get my Murray the K.
The coolest thing about the live one is the Shangri-Las are on it, so you actually get to hear the Shangri-Las live.
Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned, kids, because
stay tuned. We've got 5 minutes left, but there'll be good five.
Better hurry, Brad.
Yes. Now you're seeing Brad's ceiling. See, right there, or right that way. You have to.
Brad's ceiling.
Yeah, it's in Brad's house. Yes.
You can get a nice ceiling. Yes.
It is.
Here, so Brad doesn't feel so bad.
And there's Tim's ceiling. Let's see.
It's just I still find it, and I never get it to come back. Yeah.
You've seen enough of my ceiling.
That's a lovely ceiling to get there. Hurry, Brad. We got about 4 minutes left. You want to see this? Hang on, people.
We got the records, but sorry, we ran out of time.
Oh no!
We could probably go over a few minutes. Yeah.
Oh, just a couple.
I'll have to find him for another time because I know you're getting ready to go off.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh no, he's lost them.
I've got him.
That's okay.
Kind of like Tim. You have to plow through so many albums to find the section.
Yeah. Well, my various artists aren't in any kind of order, so
exactly. Mine too.
I found that one. That quickly.
Murray the K, though. Boy, he really plugged in with the Beatles, though. It's like, I'm going to ride that gravy train.
Money to be made. Who didn't? Like, I'm going to cut up the sheets that they slept on, and what are you going to do with them? Sell them.
But it only says Ringo, George, or Paul. What happened to the John sheets?
He died with Paul.
John's were heavily stained.
Yeah. Smelling bad.
That's all the time we got now.
Well,
heavily stained.
Yeah, who was the person who was the lucky one to grab those sheets and take them somewhere and get a whole bunch of scissors or something?
Snip. Take a little piece for himself,
Like, really? Did they get them like perfect 1-inch squares? Really?
Yeah, there's so many of those that are fake now. That's amazing. Yeah. They're on eBay and they go, these are real. It's like, I doubt it.
I just can't imagine trying to cut those things into 1-inch perfect squares.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
It was in 1964 when they start to kind of unravel and.
Yeah, you would think. Starting yellow of age.
After 60 years.
That cat will.
That cat's one of these days, Norton. One of these days, Norton.
Next week, that cat's getting fixed.
Ooh.
Is it broken?
He's in.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not at your house.
Yeah.
Hey, cat.
Shut up.
Yeah, give me that scalpel.
Tim, if you go over to Jeff's house, don't fall asleep.
Yeah.
Bad news.
Stay away from Jeff's house. Dr. Jeff.
He's got a whole lot of cats.
I do. No, you're not going outside. No.
I want to go outside. Daddy, let me out.
Really, it's time for me to prowl the neighborhood.
I want to look for a female kitty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make more kitties.
No.
Well,
Cat
while
scratch fever.
Jeff rustles with his cats,
With those
I think
cats.
it's about time we should
Not
start
time to say good night.
to bid adieu to all our
Soup.
friends and viewers and all that kind of stuff. So thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Brad. Thank you all for watching and typing and all that kind of cool stuff. And we'll see you all again on Sunday.
Sunday. Later.
So tune in then, okay?
Later. Bye-bye.
I hit the wrong button as like usual.
Okay.
Hit this one. Okay, thank you. Bye.